According to a saying in Jiangnan, sweet food is for the rich. Sushi cuisine sees sweet as a symbol of wealth and uses sweet to perfection. Old-school Suzhou people abide strictly by their father's tradition, tailoring their diet to what is in season. Summer is the season for the lotus feast. Lotus flower, lotus leaf, lotus pod, lotus root. The fish and shrimp under the leaves, together with select dim sum, make up a feast as much for the mouth as for the eye.
苏帮菜讲究一个火候了，口感方面它就是咸鲜味带甜味。手这菜谁是第一？
All the ingredients of this feast come from the local Suzhou village. The lotus seed is the star of the pond in the summertime. The green fruit is tightly enveloped by the flowers and leaves. Lotus picker Xu Jianying must go to the pond early in the morning if she wants to find fresh and firm lotus. She doesn't have time to appreciate the beauty of the lotus. Treading through knee-deep mud, the job of the lotus picker is no simple task. Lotus stems are covered with bristles. It's very easy to get scratched. The lotus picker must put on heavy clothes even in stifling hot weather. The seeds, freshly peeled from the lotus pod, are tender, crispy, and sweet.
我负责管理，就告诉你都负责菜了啦，是不是？菜根本就3个月呀，我认得的来面啊。
开心是蛮开心，有点蛮辛苦，再拉下去。
Suzhou is a trailblazer in the urban and rural integration project. Lotus pickers like the Xu family have moved from small farmhouses to modern apartment buildings long ago. The Suzhou Academy of Agricultural Sciences provides technical support to the harvest and safeguards the entire process from planting to selling.
我们单位的同事呢也研究了一款这个专门用的装这个莲蓬的袋子，它是一个高分子材料的，保证它的新鲜度。
Thanks to cold storage and mobile refrigeration, buyers from thousands of miles away can enjoy the sweetness of fresh lotus. After picking the lotus, the old couple will go hawking on the streets. A customer once made an impression on Xu, and they became friends.
哎，来，爸爸，你好。
这边今年送过来的礼物。
哦，那个，谢谢你啊。
不用的。
去年阿姨你想收头些。
不是我去买礼物了。
哦，那个。
Liu Jia has been an actress at the Suzhou Kun Opera for the past 20 years. She's a Suzhou girl born and raised, and she's very fond of sweet food.
这就是我们主角武松，这个是今天的武大郎。
他烧的菜全部都焦掉的，你说怎么能吃呢？
大郎来喝汤。
嫂嫂，酒喝多了是要醉的。酒不醉身，身自。
As a key member of the troupe, Liu Jia is often on the road performing. But because of the pandemic, the troupe is performing a lot less. Liu Jia has finally had the opportunity to stay home for a while. Her husband, Chen Jianlu, did all the work in the kitchen for the last 20 years. But now that she's off stage, Lu Jia wants to show her appreciation by making a lotus seeds dessert for her husband. After they ripen, lotus seeds become tough and bitter and are not to be eaten raw. Suzhou people like to cook ripe lotus seeds in honey, which stimulates saliva production and improves digestion, and is also good for the spleen and the heart. Determined to make a creative dish, Lu Jia got hold of a secret recipe. She slices the lotus fruit open, extracting all of the seeds. The riper the fruit, the bitterer the seeds. Although old seeds have medicinal value, they are not suitable for making desserts. She steams the peeled seeds with honey for 15 minutes, allowing the sweetness to seep into the soft lotus seeds. What's special about this dish is that it combines Eastern and Western cuisines. She turns honey, mango, and whipped cream into a mousse. The dish of lotus and honey is to make up for the honeymoon.
真的好吃啊！真的很好吃。哦，尝尝看。
20 years ago, Kun opera went out of fashion, and the troupe was in a strait. Lu Jia met Chen Jianlu on her second job, and they quickly became attached. Meanwhile, Lu Jia was busy performing. She took part in an adaptation of The Peony Pavilion, which breathed new life into Kun opera.
5年见缝插针的结婚，蜜月这些都没有，然后结婚的第2天就上工演出了。呼子稍微低一点，呼，收住，收紧，呼。
我在想，反正他这出戏嘛，就是1年、2年，都1年半载就会停下来。那么所以说呢，就是根本都没想到。
生活上缺失很多，无以为报，很感谢他这些陪伴的事情，就是我可能做的太不够了。
时间长了，总归会有想法。后来想想呢，就是说他也不容易，我还能有什么怨言？我全力支持他。
As Chinese culture became popular, Kun opera saw a revival. Lu Jia believes that this is the time to do something for Kun opera. Though they moved into a high-rise, the old neighbors from Suzhou village still visit each other.
现在你讲中国开心的多啦，生活的厉害的呀，一年还一年的。
With creativity, an ordinary lotus can be transformed into a homemade lotus feast. Seasons come and go, but the people of Suzhou remain the same. They are traditionalists, persisting in the old way of life inherited from their ancestors. But they're also innovative. They find ways to keep life sweet and leave the bitterness behind, reinventing tradition to give it new life.